Y'all, JD Vance just did something that was required. It was exactly what he needed to do. It's exactly what we needed to hear. And I'm telling you right now, you just saw the standard bearer for the Republican Party going forward. This is exactly why I've been telling you for a while now. JD Vance is showing signs of the next generation of that leadership that we are so desperately seeking in the Republican Party, on the conservative side, the MAGA side, the constitutional side. What I'm about to show you in the clips that he just dropped at the TPUSA event, America Fest, I'm telling you, y'all just saw something special, and I need to hear you in the comments. Let me know what you think, and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Of course, you can follow me on X at Braden LOA if you want to get involved in this fight. It's all free, and it all pays dividends to spreading the message across this entire country, and thank you guys for doing that. All right, listen. This is one of those things that you have got to see, okay? I'm going to zoom down here, and I've got two different clips. They're about 2 minutes long of what JD Vance just delivered at the Turning Point USA event. He hit on everything. He had the authority, he had the passion, he hit constitutionality, he hit on grievance, he identified an opponent, he identified the savior, he identified the positive. I'm telling you guys, what just happened at the Turning Point USA event just cemented JD Vance as the standard bearer going forward. Others will try, and it served as an incredible contrast. While others were tearing each other down and basically taking part in a food fight on a digital stage, JD Vance just set the tone going forward. I've been telling you, now you can tell me what you think in the comments field. Let's get it, and we are just going to let it rip, and I'll offer commentary as it goes.
But ask yourself, what do all of these people have in common? And the unfortunate answer is they are puppets. They don't actually matter. They are cogs in a machine that wants to make you poorer, that wants to make you less powerful, and wants to make you less safe in the country your ancestors built. And while President Trump and I are doing everything we can to break that machine, the left is still there, my friends, and they are still very powerful. Don't delude yourselves. It's the activist groups who want to poison your kids with hormone replacement therapy and toxins in your water supply. It's the corporate boardrooms pushing diversity quotas while whining about the fact that Donald Trump won't let them ship American jobs overseas anymore, and boo-hoo to that. It's the rogue district judges who issued nationwide injunctions every time the president lifts a finger. It's the Soros DAs who cheered on as their cities burned. What unites them? They win when our country loses. They get rich when you get poorer. They hire the illegals that they bring in to take your jobs. They drink fine wine in the countries they ship your jobs to. They censor you because they'd rather destroy the Constitution than risk losing an argument. They bring in millions of voters because they know they can't win the argument with the people who are already here. And you know what else unites them? We are going to kick their ass next November and every year after that.
Any questions? Y'all, listen, I don't like to be in a position where I try to tell you what to think, and I don't want to do that. But I can tell you from political observation, in that minute 42 clip, he just hit every single thing possible that he needed to hit to resonate with everyone watching this video and everyone in that crowd, as you can tell by the standing ovations. And I got one more clip after this, which doubles, triples, quadruples down. He hit on DEI quotas. He hit on insecure borders. He hit on job security. He hit on economics. He hit on healthcare. He hit on shipping jobs across foreign seas. Rich versus poor. The people who are impacting you financially. And it's all about the Democratic puppets who are manipulating the system for a one world government or a one world entity that's going to affect America falling while others rise. Y'all, you can't get more clearer than what you just heard. And here's the thing, and I'm going to go big on this one because you have to understand this incredibly important point. Please let me know if I'm landing the plane on this one in the comments. He is hitting on every single thing that you could run an entire platform in 2024 on, and also in 2028, and with a wrap-up of, and by the way, we're going to kick their asses for doing it. Yo, that is powerful stuff. And the contrast that I want to draw is, look at Donald Trump and what he is. Look at what JD Vance is and what JD Vance is proposing and how he is presenting himself. Donald Trump is the bruiser. He's the rabble-rouser. He's the one that is the street fighter. He goes in there and it's messy, but it gets the work done. J.D. Vance is the one that's refined, that comes in and goes, well, now that we've got your attention, let's talk about how you suck and you're not going to do this anymore. And please, I thank you for the attention to this matter, and don't do it again. Y'all, the juxtaposition of the Donald Trump street fighter and the J.D. Vance refined tactician is a really, really, really strong contrast. Because what you're getting is Trump 2.0 without all the negatives of the brawler of Trump. I'm not bashing Trump. I'm not saying good or bad or indifferent. What I'm saying is, objectively, the differences in their delivery styles and personalities shines. Because he was still talking tough. He was still talking aggressively. And he was still hitting and resonating on message, on point, and didn't call anybody a name. Y'all, I'm just saying. I got even more for you. Watch this. This is the next clip. We're going to go over to it. This one is about the vision. And I am particularly pleased to hear him say this, because this is all about focusing on young men and what the left has done to young men in this nation. I have young sons. I don't want them even coming near this crap. This is one of the reasons that I fight so hard, is for my children. Now, what he's about to hit on is what the left has done through the demoralization and the destruction of the male in general, through the feminist movement, through the cultural appropriation movement, through the white guilt movements, through the toxic masculinity movements. All of these things, which you and I, who are on the 30-plus spectrum most likely, have dealt with over the years, they've now done it to the next generation to the point where it's ingrained, until they start hearing things like this. This is why Charlie Kirk was so effective. This is why Turning Point USA was so effective. Listen.
Shall know them. And we might ask, what are the fruits of these people and their principles? And the answer is a man named Tyler Robinson who killed my friend. Think about it. He has everything that the far left want from our young men. He rejected the conservatism and the spirituality, the values of a small town family. He moved into a small apartment. He became addicted to porn. He became addicted to hate. And he ended up sleeping with somebody who doesn't know whether they're a man or a woman. That is the nightmare scenario, but that is the scenario that the left has actively advertised they want for American families. And the young men in the audience in particular. That is exactly why we have to fight them. Because the fruits of true Christianity are men like Charlie Kirk.
All right, I'm going to break that real quick because there's a natural break point. There's a big round of applause, and we'll pick it up on the other side. You have to understand what happens, and this is a little bit deeper, and I usually don't go this deep on these channels, on these videos on this channel, but you have to understand that in order to take down an entire movement in an entire country, you have to take down the men. They know it. It's well known. Toxic masculinity, cultural appropriation, the feminist movement, it's all meant and targeted at men. You take men out of the picture, there is no threat. Now you can move on in with whatever objective you want. You can say that's true, you can say that's not true. It's up to you. I'm not telling you what is 100% fact, but honest to God, that's the only way that I can see it shape out. But what's important here is he's talking directly to young men. Young men in this nation despise the Democrats to the tune of about 71%. You wonder why. It's almost like they've been told everyone to hate them. Hello? I'm one of the first generations that caught this right on the nose. I know. I'm the front end of the millennials. We caught it right in the face. Anyway, let's keep going. There's some more I want to show you here. This is really powerful stuff. He talks about what a man is, and this is coming from the VP of the United States. This is very powerful.
The fruits of true Christianity are good husbands, patient fathers, builders of great things, and slayers of dragons. And yes, men who are willing to die for a principle if that's what God asks them to do. Because so many of us recognize that it is better to die a patriot than live a coward. I'm going to tell you something I haven't talked about publicly before, but in the days after Charlie's death,
All right. It's better to die a patriot than to live a coward. Y'all, if that does not stir something within you, I don't know what will. And now I'm going to say something on my own. This isn't a J.D. Vance thing. This is a me thing. If you are a young man, and you're in this nation and you're wondering where to go and what to do and how to do it and what you identify as and where your bucket is and what your purpose in life is, I don't blame anybody for that because you've been told you're worthless by the very powers and the left and the Democrats and the media and all the cultural consumption. You've been told that your whole life. I get it. You are already part, by birth, of something that is better than any other nation, any other history, any other piece of any other cultural contribution to humanity than has ever been seen before on this planet. You are American by birth. You are built into the greatest experiment on the face of the planet. You already belong to something incredible. And I am going to continue to do things just like that, focusing just like that, following the lead that J.D. Vance just laid out. While other people may be fighting, they can have their own little fiefdoms, they can fight their own little freaking stupid wars. But honest to God, this is what's important. This is where it's at. And I'm glad to see J.D. Vance doing it because, honest to God, he just cemented something. And I'm telling you, he's going to be the nominee for 2028. Anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm Braden. See you later.